Welcome back, Master Chief.
Yeah, I had a bad week of League, so it's good to come and reset. It's not. Part of me wanted to keep going, but I think that's a bad idea. Don't play any more League. I think I'm just gonna spiral into losing all my LP. Alright, hello buddy. Bakia. I'm doing alright, how about you? Waiting for this to load right now. It's confusing too. Bugged? Oh, okay, we're good. Give me 1 second. Okay. An old sub used to play Forza. What happened? Let's see. Yeah, I remember. That name seems familiar to me. Ooh. No computer. That sucks. So hopefully you get a computer back at some point. Get it fixed or something. Brawl Star. Is that available on Android or something? All wheels drip zones or whatever, because like you literally can't make a mistake. You can hit the wall however many times you need to. Doesn't matter. There we go. You're saving money. Oh, you working or something? Or are you doing chores at home? Was this 6 going to be in the gaming world? What do you mean in the gaming world? That's the closest thing I have. I don't think it's good, but whatever. Nice, nice. All the best, man. You got that dough. You can fix your computer. Is that a laptop? Oh wait, no, this is correct. Those off-road tires. Good. It's a great livery, it looks like. Eyes are a bit off the closer you look, but from a bit further away, it looks alright. You know what's wrong with your computer that you need fixing, or what? 126? Yeah, that's the plan, or that's the rumor. Like, it's an implied rumor in the sense that, like, during the conference this year, Xbox was like, oh, there's gonna be an old, and mentioned like Forza as a franchise, an old franchise, having some action in 2026. Hopefully the action is not a reveal trailer, you know what I mean? That's actually just releasing. That's what was implied at the conference. So that's what everybody's saying. I don't have any more information than you do. Yeah, I think it is. It's been a while. When did Horizon 5 come out? Like 3-4 years now? You've already re-released it for the PS this year, and then maybe a year. With the final like DLC and everything, and a year from then they get the new game. You know, that makes sense to me. Motherboard and CPU. Okay. Oh, so they poured soda on it? Damn. I'm surprised only your CPU and motherboard are the casualties. It's like if it got into any of your hardware, it would take it out. Like RAM, GPU, and all that. I'm not downplaying what happened, but I'm surprised the damage wasn't worse. Say that your RAM is working, like hard is working too. Join me and hey, look forward to it. I look forward to it. Oh wait, I need to start it. I'll always be here, true. I will be around. That's the plan, at least. I will be moving in October. With life transitions like that, it's hard for me to guarantee that I'll keep streaming. I don't see myself stopping, but who knows. Ooh. That was the rear wing, okay. I do plan to get a fast enough PC and everything to keep streaming and everything at my new place. So I can guarantee you that I will be able to stream if I end up doing it. You gotta go? Where I go? Well, I don't know, if I have a significant other or something, or I end up having a life outside work, I might take some of my time, you know? See ya. Alright, have a good one, man. Hopefully, get your computer fixed soon. And everything goes well with that. Take care, bud. Thanks for dropping by. Nice. The next one. Still started the stream later than I wanted. I could have started. I got distracted with a YouTube video. What am I doing with my life? Whoops. Oh, we're actually getting some off-road action now. Got the stupid bumps the last couple races. Whoa, when I was coasting, it didn't have a lot of grip. A bit of throttle in it, sort of. Move this thing. This is the first time I'm noticing against the white snow there's a small gradient or small transparent part on the inside of the tire. I never noticed that. Subconsciously, maybe I noticed it, but or noted it consciously. I just thought it was the most minimal UI, just the outside ring. Oh. It doesn't make sense. Trying to make the numbers a bit more legible. Yeah, ground clearance is not good. Okay, cool. I'm done with Hot Wheels. On to the next. Oh, there's a Horizon 6 leak. When did that happen? Okay. Where is this coming from? It's from here, right? Oh no, I see it from here. Thank you to that player for showing me the way. I'm gonna spend time not knowing. Thank you. Appreciate that guy. Where is the Mosler? Right here. The Hoothausler. Alright, behind me. Land the center if I can. Of course, it's not enough. 5 more. Okay. I think we just slam it here. Oh, that didn't work. No way this works. I didn't even lose that much speed. Okay, I gotta go a bit slower. Alright. Hey, let's go. clean. Oh, buggies. I hate this already. Oh, at least I can get use the extra set, but better than an actual buggy. I can just even put on my trigger stops here because it won't really have to. There's not enough power. 240, 250, I see. On the left there. Just full throttle it everywhere. There's no like. No need to feather. Phenomenon. For a second there, it was bad, but nice. To be fair, I think my buggy hate really stemmed from what's it called? What was that called? Wait, what's the battle royale game mode called in this game? What's it called? I forgot. Eliminator! Yes, where's the hello? Eliminator, right. Yeah, my buggy hate stems from Eliminator when I get the... like, I think it was like the level 7 buggy. That's so bad. Level 6, maybe? Eliminator! Yeah, that's the one. It always sucks. Oh, the Chola, there it is. That's the one. Oh, gotta have to pick a car every time because I'm playing by myself. I'm so lonely. I got you guys. It's all right. How's it going, Rinsler? You ready for the week? I'm not. I've been told by my manager I'll be dumped with a big project, so we'll see. It's big. Wants me to push because I needed one more data point for promo, which is BS in my opinion. It's not my fault that all the designs that I create are always scrapped for other projects. They're like, you can start the design. And I was like, okay, here's the options. They're like, yeah, we're scrapping, and then we get into. I get the meeting and everything, and then eventually say, yeah, that's not prioritized anymore. Great, thank you, bud. So I don't get to implement anything. They're like, I need more design. I'm like, bro, what do you want from me? I think I have like super unlucky. It was like 3-4 projects that never got off the ground after I started it. So bad. But whatever. As long as I'm not losing my job, I think it's okay, I guess. That's the important part, you know? This economy? Bro. Everything's getting more expensive. If you lose your job now, ugh. The world's teetering. I can't imagine being unemployed right now. Like, honestly. Not like laughing at them or anything, but like they're seriously people struggling right now. Inflation, food costs, everything going up. Just living costs. Everybody's uncertain. You got plenty of AI stuff. Microsoft continues to lay off people. Everything's just uncertain at the moment. And companies hate uncertainty, so they'll err on the side of caution and all that. And people are finally waking up to the private equity issue. They're running out of money, so you're not getting funded, so startups aren't as big anymore. Get employed in Europe, true. Yeah, we didn't actually go through with the promotion thing. I think my manager just really wants this as a point, like add in towards the end before she goes. The promo is like happening this quarter / end of this quarter or start of next quarter. That's the deadline. The actual conversation. He's saying that looking at what I've done, I'm missing it. So it is what it is. True. Europe do be like that. They really... I think like arguably it's like the same way in Canada as well. Like you get employment, like EI or employment insurance, stuff like that, and like there's free healthcare still and all that stuff. I think that's the biggest thing, right? It's like, and like I'm going to the US, which kind of sucks, but like eventually I'll come back, so it won't be a big deal. But like even if I get fired, I'll just come back to Canada. But if you're working at a decent company with good, well, I mean, health insurance is pretty crappy these days. I don't think anybody has a great one, but there's better ones than the worst ones. Into the company. But anyway, you're all right as long as you have insurance, health insurance, and all that, right? Although all insurance companies are kind of cheaping out nowadays. Pump their margins and everything. Because everybody's looking for growth, you know? But anyway, side note, that's a tangent. I digress. As long as you have insurance, you're alright, in general. Once you're not employed, you don't have insurance. And you have to buy your insurance. Buying your insurance sucks. Because if you're... You have to, right? Like, because if anything happens, you need the insurance. But now that's like a random extra expense that if doesn't, it's basically free money that you're giving up because you don't have to pay for it. Like if you're healthy, you're just paying extra just on the off chance, but the off chance is so expensive that you have to. It's just so sad in those countries. Healthcare is a big deal there. I don't think there's a huge amount of unemployment support in the US, but in general, one of the worst countries to be unemployed in my opinion. Luigi moment, sure, exactly. At least even if you're homeless, right? If you have an issue, you can go to the hospital. You know what I mean? Big. Coming in clutch. You don't have to worry about the ambulance, you know? You don't need it at a point when you need it. Exactly. But like if you just had free government healthcare, right? You don't have to like juggle that. And the fact that okay, I think the worst part about it is the fact that you can say in a sentence that I cannot afford to be healthy is a huge issue. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that, like, you know, I'm not gonna go, you know, like I think like no matter what country you're in, and I think that's a huge issue, right? I don't have government healthcare, we got government cheese. Wait, what's the government cheese? Am I hearing? Oh, they're both Mexico. Okay. PR stunts time. Even here, complimentary insurance, you'll pay for everything. Really? Oh, I guess it's different. You're like what? Germany, Europe, EU, right? I guess like Canada is like kind of the same in the UK, where it's like national healthcare, where like everything's covered, and you only pay for like prescription drugs. I know some of them, yeah. Like you literally walk out of the hospital and you pay for like my mom got like when she broke her wrist, she just paid for the sling and like pain meds. And I was like, what? And that, but then like all the x-rays, all the like surgery, none of it. Didn't even get a bill. The bill, she got a bill. The bill was for the sling or whatever. Alright, let's get the PR stunts done. Hello, Zerzak. How are you? How was the races? We're not really doing online races, so nothing to report. So far, so good with the playlist, though. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, cause some can argue that makes like that jacks up taxes and all that. But in my mind, I was like, is that so much worse than insurance? Plus taxes aren't jacked up as high as how much insurance is gonna cost. And you don't have to, and I think the good part about this system is that you don't have to worry about, this is not a private company, you don't have to like, there's so many stories of like insurance companies saying, hey, like coming out where about like how insurance is withholding, like I'm not gonna pay for this test until it doesn't, like a preliminary test just in case it's cheaper. Like if we find something like a more niche that's cheaper, so I don't have to do the expensive test and stuff like that, right? It's like, it's the government, they're just gonna do whatever they need. That big. And honestly, I don't know, like maybe I'm a bit too socialist or whatever. I don't even know what those terms are really. I'm not super political, but like I feel like me paying more taxes, like I'm in the upper bracket, you know what I mean? Like I'm a tech, work at a big company, like I'm not gonna be paid bad, right? I don't mind paying more taxes. Yeah. I'm just like, and part of me is like, okay, so here's a little bit of thought process that I think about. It's the wrong car. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get a power build. This is the thought process. Even if my tax is exactly the same price as insurance, right? Which it isn't, but let's just say it is. Like just specifically the health bit. If the tax is still preferable in my mind, because I know that somebody's using it, right? Whereas if I'm paying for insurance, I'm not using it if I'm healthy. You know what I mean? Like I know that somebody's benefiting from the money that I'm paying, like even though I'm healthy, you know what I mean? Like in a weird way, I'm getting my money's worth. And that makes me happy. Yeah, like that's not like something I think about every day, but it's just like I just feel like it's just better insurance, you know? In my mind. The government gets to take care of it. When I need it, and when my mom needed it, my grandparents needed it, it was claiming clutch. It was good. I was happy with it. Not a worry. Like going to the dental place is much more annoying because that still requires private insurance and all that. And having to like, yeah, so what's your like account? Like which insurance provider? And we have to get like, here's the account. Admittedly, it was like quite simple because they knew what they were doing. So then they like, once I told them like all the details, they could access it. But the fact that I needed to like send like 2-3 emails back and forth trying to like confirm which provider or like what account details are necessary and stuff like that was kind of annoying. And I'm not saying that like dental insurance should be governmental. I think there's a line there, but I think there's like between basic health and stuff like that. You can argue it's like, oh, if your teeth are bad and you can't eat, and technically it's like very unhealthy, but I think teeth getting that bad is more personal choice usually. I don't think dental hygiene with like if you brush your teeth well is a huge issue. And it doesn't cost that much, it costs you time. I don't. There's a lot of nuance in there, but admittedly that I'm probably glossing over, but something I'm more annoyed by like the process than anything. Okay, that's the OG GT 500 in my mind because it's the first one I heard about watching Top Gear. And then putting it on a dyno and saying, this is not 500 horsepower. Oh, here it is. Do I not have another one that's tuned? I do. There you go. It's automated here. You just show your insurance card and GG. Something that doesn't exist much. Can you please buy your car? I'm broke. If you stay till the end of the stream, I'll buy it. Not doing it right now though. Or you just have to come back in like, I'll say like hour and 15, hour and a half. And ask me again. Yeah, I showed them the car. It wasn't too bad. I think it was generally fine. There was like a little bit of like setup as a new. I think they had to confirm that I'm actually the person. Anyway, we didn't do it in person, right? Like I'm setting up the appointment, and I wanted to know that the appointment is paid for before I go there and get the work done. You know what I mean? So it's like a little bit. It was over email and stuff like that. It wasn't. I'm sure that if I was there in person, I could show ID and stuff like that, and they'd be fine. But it's not a walk-in place, you know what I mean? That's generally how the healthcare works, though. We have a health card. Oh, please? Yeah. I'm down to do it. Just come back in an hour or so. Difficulty am I on? This must be unbeatable, I think. Although no. They're pretty far back. The cars are decently competitive. It was lower difficulty than I'd be past everybody by now, I think. Past him, we're happy. Nice and short race. So much skill involved. Truly. I was in this tree and you said no one. No one time already? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it, Falcon. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to say no then. Maybe next time, bro. Five awesome speed skills. Can I even hit that with this? Can you hit that in a stock one? I don't think so, right? What horsepower does that have? Oh, way more than stock, that's what. It's doable. Yeah, nowadays knowing what I know about like power and how it's measured like from the crank and all that stuff. Like we all know like what the Top Gear did on the dyno was saying that it was the GT500 was more probably referencing the power at the crank. And they got like, I think Top Gear got like a 450 number, which makes sense. considering losses. Oh, this is the same one. I've painted the cars. This is why this car's painted. This is literally why this car is painted. Is because I had to do this challenge before.
Welcome back, Master Chief.
Use a different color. That animation is trippy. Which animation? I'm trying to get my car color here. It's kind of like this, actually. A bit shinier, I think. Sure, why not? Got the name, but the stick man. Oh, the VTuber? My model. Yeah, this is beginner stuff, beginner level stuff. That's for sure. Not professionally done. Not an animator, unfortunately. Okay, we're done with that. Before we go back to the races, let's go here. Audi Cascada. It's here, right? Wait, where is it? Here? Wait, is it here? I kind of forgot now. Oh no, this is not Cascada. Is it? Wait. Get into Audi first. Oh, it is here, right? The mist? Is it in the mist? No, this is just water. Wait, where is it? Here? Oh. I'm dumb. The names were on the map. Okay. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. Technically, this is where we are, but okay. Has to actually be at the falls. Okay. Go down a bit. Thank you. Thank you for being so understanding. I'm ruining a priceless car here. Good photo. Right here. Yes. Exactly what I wanted. Whoa. Old red. Okay, I don't know. I don't think I want to read that message. I got banned for whatever reason. But no, I don't. Not interested. No, this is not. I'm playing this song. Oh, I thought for sure there'd be ice cream cones here already, but I guess not. When am I gonna see the ice cream cones, guys? Oh, there it is. Nah, this is just me playing the music. Dude, you know what I miss? I miss the Horizon 3. It was the last one that did it, where you could import your own playlist. You did have to use like the music app or whatever, the music service to do it on Windows. The Microsoft service. Was Groove Music or something like that? That was the name. Compared to 4, I will say, okay, it is a worse game in my opinion in basically every single way. Other than, I'm not sure about the driving. I think that's more preference than anything. Like the actual like physics, there's pros and cons. That's more wishy-washy. But everything else, and we're discounting like the graphics improvements or whatever. But everything else, the only thing that this game is better than 4 in is sound. And that's it. Otherwise, Horizon 4 I think is generally a better game. It's not crap. It's just, I think it's still a decent game. It's just that having something to compare against means that it's not a great game. I mean, I think it's still a good game, which is why I say, like, if people are like, oh, should I skip this game or like whatever if I want to play a Horizon right now? No, play this. It's the newest one. You'll be able to like do all the online stuff. It's not borked like 4 is right now. 4's online is completely borked at the moment. I'm a contrarian. Oh, got a bit close. But looking back, I've said this on stream before. I think this is the worst Horizon game so far. I think that's more a testament of how good Horizon games generally have been before. That this is crap. Or this is not crap, like, but that this is the worst one. Yeah, I'm trying all this. This is the routes differently, but all right, let's focus up and get this done. We'll follow the main pack this next lap. Whoops, didn't mean to bump, but really soft one in the grand scheme of things. Skipping this one, people only speak negatives. I think you're listening to the wrong people in that sense. And it, as a game on its own, I think it's fine. I like it, which is why I'm still playing it. The people that quit or that don't play it anymore and like have worse things to say about it is usually people that played the old games and have like really like, this is the only choice if you want this specific blend of like quasi-realistic arcade open world racing, you know. just so unique still. And all the ones like other open world racers, like Need for Speed, I heard good things about, but that's super arcadey. Some things that are like a bit less arcadey, people like say like Solar Crown, but that's flopped. Motor Fest, I think that's still fairly on the arcade side though. Nobody's really like. The only equivalent would be if like Gran Turismo went with open world or something. But there's like, I think technically Assetto Corsa Evo has an open world, like the Nürburgring, the area surrounding it. I'm not sure how that is going because that's still, I think, is early access or something, right? Early stages, so hard to say. But the only argument I would say for skipping right now is if you want to save the money for Horizon 6, which is projected to come out next year. Whether it actually is, we don't know, but like you could say that. I think that would be like one of the only reasons if you want to like save the money. But if you're not on like PS and stuff like that, then I think you can get this game pretty cheap because it's old. If you're on PC. Or if you have Game Pass, then it doesn't really matter. Just play the game. Party, technically you can play it. Yeah, and I think if you like racing games, I think it's perfectly fine game. I mean, there's a reason why I'm still playing it, right? So, but again, this is all just an opinion from one person, right? So, as usual, take it with a grain of salt and all that. Multiple grains of salt. Just like all the other opinions you're seeing online, because they're all based on their personal experience and stuff. I went back and played Horizon 4 once. Discounting the whole fact that the online was bored. Like, I was like stuck in the load screen for online races for like 20 minutes or something, 15 minutes or something. You just quit after though. It was like legitimately trash. Outside of that, dude, I can't imagine, like, there's racing games, a lot of it is the sound, and it's so bad. Horizon 4. I didn't realize how bad it was until I played this game and went back to that one. Like, bro. Horizon 3 had, like, even better sound than Horizon, than this one, but this is, like, miles ahead of 4 already. I haven't gone back and played 3 yet, though. No plans to, but I'm sure that one still sounds good. Horizon 4. I'm getting any other DLCs, and it's delisted now or something, right? Like, you can't even buy anything anymore. Oh wait, hasn't it? Maybe 4 is a bit. A year for Horizon 6? True. Generally Horizons come out in like October, so even if it comes out next year, it's gonna be more than a year right now. If you're like playing with friends, I think there's a no-brainer with this game. Just play this game for a little bit. Catch it on sale, as you said, 50% off. Experience it yourself. Oh wait, actually maybe you just like get like the promotion, like get a new email address or something and like use the cheap Game Pass promo and try this game out before you buy. Going back to 4. I think the people that keep going back to 4 don't play for very long. Like they go back to it in the sense that they'll go back and play it once in a while, but it's not a game they grind out anyway. Like they're not consistently playing it. Unless they fix the online. I don't know what they do. But to be fair, I'm a different audience. Like I only play online basically. After I completed the single player. Some people can just drift or whatnot and they might enjoy it. Outside of just being online. Outside of online racing and stuff. But that's not me, and that was like that automatically disqualifies it from me going back to play that consistently instead of 5. Yeah, with Game Pass it makes it really easy to like try something out, right? At minimal cost to you. Get the $1 membership or whatever for like 3 months. Oh, it's offline. I can use Meta and it's fine. I'm streaming on. I'm multi-streaming. Why not? Although YouTube is definitely has better quality. My Twitch stream is like what 962p or something, at like 7K or 8K bitrate on H.264. Whereas my YouTube stream is like 30 odd bitrate at H.265 on AV1 at 1440p. I know that's a bit of word salad, but all you gotta know is that, oh my god. What the heck? That was the first time I've seen that. The AI literally just flipped over. Let's go. AI didn't even try to save that. Just kept turning. What a mad lad. 936. It's generally recommended because of the limited bitrate. Especially for like power movement stuff, which is basically all gaming. Especially racing games. The only thing that kind of stays still is like literally the center of the screen. Everything else is fast. Makes the movement a bit smoother. Yeah. Like the big three streamers don't need it. Like they'll stream at 1080 and all that. And I think there's like experiments that they're running where they're streaming at 4K at AV1. AV1's gonna change a lot of things because 8K bitrate at AV1 is gonna be massively better than H.264. But those people that even are in current H.264 streaming at 1080, they're partners and they generally have access to higher bit rates than we do. And transcoding and all that kind of stuff. I'm already kind of pushing the limit. So like some people with worse internet connections, if I don't have transcoding, I still have transcoding like priority over non-affiliates, but electric. Okay. Thanks for the follow, brother. Hope you enjoy the stream as well as I enjoy streaming it. Say my name, you love me. I don't know if I love you at all, so I'm gonna avoid the name for now. It's a big commitment. Second PC just for streaming, put an Intel GPU in it so you can get AP1. You don't need it. You just need the latest gen NVIDIA stuff and Radeon stuff. Sorry, I don't know why I automatically defaulted to NVIDIA. The latest generation already has AP1. I'm doing it off one PC right now. I thought about getting the A380 for the encoding. I wanted to get a separate GPU. You can also just slap another GPU into your current system and point to it for encoding as well. Like, if you can afford a second PC, then that's the choice, right? And I think it's better to just spend your money on the same PC anyway, because you can upgrade your graphics card at the same time instead of doing a second PC for streaming. Like, you're thinking about like the whole case and all that supporting stuff as well, right? Must have a good setup streaming on 2 platforms at once. Yeah, my computer is generally it is high end. Like, I'm one of those guys that will spend a lot on higher end hardware and stuff like that and use it for a long time. So I go quality over quantity. I'm not upgrading every generation. But the main limitation for dual streaming on 2 platforms is internet bandwidth, right? I'm not using any of the restreaming services, which means that I'm actually sending out 2 streams. If you do it in the generally recommended way, it actually doesn't have any hardware limitations between doing 1 stream versus 2 streams. It's just you're sending 2 data streams out. And that would be if I just took... I used to do this, I think, when I had slightly weaker hardware, where you don't tweak settings, so you just stream to both platforms with exactly the same resolution, same bit rates. So your computer only has to encode 1 video stream. So then at that point, then there's nothing on the hardware side that limits you from streaming on 2 platforms. I'm, of course, leveraging my hardware to encode 2 video streams to 2 separate platforms. So my YouTube is not stuck at 932p or whatever. Aiming for streaming career, I'm more realistic. I'm definitely doing this for fun and to meet people and like chat with you guys and make my gaming sessions more fun because I'm just by myself anyway. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. Bringing some joy out there is good. It's definitely a hobby, but of course if this becomes, I'd love for this to become a career, but definitely like I still have a job, so it's kind of tough. We'll see how it goes though. Remember that cuts the main PCIe down to 8 if I insert a second GPU into it. Can you not override that? Like, I don't think you're limited by the lanes anyway though, no? Usually for modern GPUs. Or not, you're not even on the most modern one, right? Like, you're still on the 3000 series, so even if you slap an A380 in now, I think it's fine, right? I don't think it populates all 16x lanes of data. You have to do a bit of research there. You could like even test it actually. You can hard force your GPU, your PCIe lanes down to 8 for that slot anyway. I just need to upgrade your PC setup. Do it. Might as well get a second PC and keep using an Intel card for stream encoding. Wait, are you saying you want to upgrade your current PC or are you saying you're getting a second PC? Bathtub gaming stream. Not sure I like the getting shriveled up in water while I'm gaming. don't think anybody wants to see that anyway. Sounds awful. As an experience. What mic am I using? I have SM7B. Seems more cost effective than getting a 4080. But like, what I'm asking there is like, what other point is there for your second PC? Like, okay. So this is the plan that I would have. Does it not hurt the performance if the PCIe lanes get cut in half? It depends on the GPU. So it depends on your current motherboard, or rather your current GPU. Like, actually, mainly it's your GPU. So is it high end enough for your current motherboard in that it's taking up all the traffic of the 16x? So if it goes down to 8x, if you're not actually transferring that much data around, it's fine. So what I would do, just to like sanity check it, because if you have the time, of course, is manually override it to only give your current GPU 8x and like run benchmarks. And see if you see any difference in FPS, like even like stream on it as well, just to make sure you're hammering like the video encode as well as and then see how it goes. My suspicion is that the PCI slots only really started mattering in my mind like once we hit 4000 series. But I may be wrong. But generally, there are GPUs out there right now that don't require all the slots. Even like there's been like some investigation on this, because like you also have a different thing where it's like you have a newer GPU that requires less amount of slots, but it's on the newer PCIe generation. So if you're stuck on an older board, it only uses the same amount of slots. So let's just say it wants four lanes, but it wants Gen 4. But on an older motherboard, it only gets Gen 3, but it doesn't know to then scale up the lanes. So it ends up being like Gen 3 still 4 lanes or something, and I think people have experimented and seen like some of them are fine. It depends on the GPU. There's some experiments going on, but I think there is like PCIe has the lanes are generally like you have a lot of data. So unless you're going like really high end, this doesn't super matter. I got a job first. Yeah, I mean like that's what I mean. Like it's whether your current card even uses up all 16x's depends on the card, right? Your 3080, it wasn't a 3080 Ti, it wasn't a 3090. There might be some headroom there. All the expensive stuff. Yeah, it does cost a lot of money, especially nowadays. But yeah, so like what I'm saying is like, so this is what I thought I was going to do before I got this plan to move, is I would wait till the next generation. So I was working with a 3090 and I don't know. I was working with a 3090 at the time with like a 5950X. I still have the 5950X. But before I got told I was going to be moved, I was planning to wait till these are the playlists, so these are like stuck at high, like fairly easy difficulty. Like highly skilled, which is pretty easy. It's kind of hard. I don't think I have much to show with this body of mine. Not a lot of jiggling, even if I did twerk. Not what people want to see. Love that. Okay, enlighten me. This is... I don't know. Wait, is this... This is Apex, okay. This is Road. Yeah, okay. Use 4080? Oh, yeah. I think that's fine. That's what I would do. Like, okay, oh, sorry, getting back to it. So before I got told to move, what I was planning to do was to wait till next gen, so like 6,000, well, it's not 6,000. Yeah, 6,000 series NVIDIA GPUs and whatever AMD is on. Because they changed to 9,000 now, so it's going to be 10,000 or something. And then the next generation of CPUs, because that's going to be like 10,000 X3Z on AMD side. Whatever Intel's on. They're definitely not on anything because they're struggling right now. But the plan was to wait for that generation, build a new PC, make my old PC a NAS, and in which case it can double as my second stream PC. I wasn't entirely sure how I was gonna get that because I don't actually want my NAS, like a NAS that's gonna be on 24/7 in my own room. Where I use my PC anyway, but I was gonna figure out the logistics of maybe like there's some type of way I could like send the signals through like my home network through Ethernet or something. I think there's some ways to do that where you can send the signal out and have it encoded on the second PC or whatever. But that was specifics I would worry about later. But that's what I would like. That's what I'm asking. Is like, is your second PC actually gonna have a use outside of just being your stream PC? And unless, because in my opinion, it's like if you're not doing this for, like, this is not your full-time job, that's not a justifiable expense, or not justifiable, but like that's not a very smart expense. So since you'll have to spend extra money on like a new motherboard to like for your new PC and all that stuff anyway, a new CPU, new RAM, no matter what, new power supply, new case. If you spend all that money on like a better GPU, like one singular upgrade, just get a better GPU, you'll have all the streaming benefits anyway of your whatever of your second PC, because you just want AB1, right? So that was initially the plan, and I got told I was gonna move, so then I was like, oh, okay, then I'm just gonna build a new PC there, and I have to scrap all my NAS plans. I had like PC cases and stuff picked out already, or if I had to build out a NAS. Will NAS come with a processor? Oh no, only if you buy one pre-built. NAS you can just build your own NAS, and you just provide your own you just run NAS software. Like it would end up not running Windows, or it might run Windows. I'm not. The logistics and stuff wasn't entirely planned out, but that was the plan. We're still in the formulation stages before I got told. Electric link the playlist. This is no copyright sounds. I think it's like 30 million celebration or something, like their classics. People like this, it's fine. I've had other people like this before. Swamanella also used to do this. Kill Ronit, they just love a reaction. That's alright. As long as they don't cross the line or do anything explicit, I'm alright. It's not like actually racist or whatever. Then once we start slurring, that's an easy line to draw. Oh god. He's not. Plus, end up after even not just AV1, you get a better GPU, right? So you get your games start to look better, right? So that's like dual benefit versus just getting a new, like using your current GPU. So your gaming is gonna stay the same, but you end up adding a second PC. That doesn't actually improve your own enjoyment. Thinking about upgrading a PC, I was like, I gotta get a new motherboard. Yeah, but like, why? You don't need to upgrade your PC like that. I'm still on M4. Like, that's what I'm saying. Just upgrade your GPU. Like, that would be like YouTube, huh? Yeah, NCS, yeah. Yeah, for context, I'm currently on a 5950X and a 5090. So AM4 is fine. And then if you really want a bit more performance, just go with the X3D. Although I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether you can still buy that one. I think you're stuck with the 5700 X3D. I'm not sure. I gotta compare the used prices of 4090, 4080, 4090 to a used PC and see which is more cost effective. Yeah, I mean, when you say you're gonna use a used PC, it's not even that used, right? Because you have to upgrade the socket. I mean, 7000 series is only one generation out, and like we're like deep into the 9000 series, so you're like two generations already, a generation behind, even if you just upgrade slightly for the socket or AM5 and you just get the 7000 series motherboard. It was like X600, X670 or whatever, not the X870. Sorry, the code names are a little bit lost to me. So like maybe the used prices are coming down on those motherboards and whatever, but honestly, I don't think the CPU is mainly is going to be your bottleneck anytime soon. And in that case, I wouldn't upgrade it. There's no need to upgrade it. Even I'm technically the worst example of a bottleneck, right? Like, I have a 5950X. I'm like, this AM4, it's not even an X3D chip, and I'm running at a 5090. I'm definitely like bottlenecked on CPU rather than GPU, but I think I'm generally still fine. Plus, I'm also running at 1440, and I'm not running at 1440. I'm running on ultra wide 1440. That helps. If I was running on 1080, I would definitely be wasting money on a 5090. You know, 5090. I was thinking about going AM4, AM5, 70. But the problem with that 7800X, people already did a comparison, right? Like 7800X versus 5800X wasn't huge. If that was the big gripe about the 7000 series, was that it wasn't much better than 5000 series. It wasn't until the 9000 series that we saw improvements, right? So like, if you're gonna stay there, I would like, if you weren't even gonna upgrade to the 9000 series, I think it's even less of a draw to me. But again, this is like, there's a lot of research you gotta do, and then you'll come to the best decision for you personally. I have faith. Triple monitor setup. Are you running on all three monitors? The game, or are you like just using 3 monitors? So much better about 2 PCs. In a way, it's tough to say. Like what, you would like offload your VTube Studio off to the second PC as well, and that's like the main draw there, plus the encoding. But then you have to think about all the complications that actually adds as well. Because I think the main thing is that you have to figure out managing your audio. It's gonna be big. Right? Yeah, when I had a 3090, I was still like, I could see like a performance dip for sure, but then I just compensated by turning down settings. Yeah, if you're not running like, yeah, it doesn't really matter the other monitors, right? It's your actual gaming resolution. It's a regular 1440p. Yeah, I'm on ultra wide, so it's 3440 or 1440. But yeah, the audio situation is a bit tough. It's gotten way better now. I would end up using Beacon. I think I've heard is really good. Beacon Studio for dual PC. But if you, that's a lot of, like, that's an extra expense as well. With the PS. Okay, so this is the question, right? This is the question. Where would you run Discord? I think I thought about this because I use a Go XLR, right? So Discord open. I'm okay. That's like an example. What I'm saying is, like, if you need to chat with other people or generally handle more sources, right? That's when it becomes complicated, right? It's like, so I have a Go XLR. It's really easy for me to like mute if I have to, like mute my own mic, and then still have like my people on, like people I'm chatting with on Discord be able to hear my voice. Voice chat in game, and it's even like being able to control it. Like if you're listening to music, are you baking? If you run it through, like in your case, if like, okay, so you're gaming on the PC, if you run the music off your PC, right, like background music, then it's gonna be baked in to your, it's gonna be baked into your output when it goes through the capture card. Unless you then split out the audio and do a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, you can do it right now, but then it ends up getting baked into your output, right? So you can't actually, you end up with a situation where you can't change what the stream hears versus what you hear. Or output. And then your stream deck would have to be plugged into which computer? So then you'd likely have that on your second PC, right? Where it's running OBS and doing all your scene changes and whatever. Then you wouldn't have control of your actual game PC. So if you have to like, you'd have to like, I know people run 2 gaming stream decks as well. You could also just play audio and like just completely have audio going through your the second PC, which is a choice. I could never do that because I wouldn't want my second PC in my room, and I wouldn't be able to do that. Because I would be like a long-running NAS, right? So that's a different issue that I was running into. Yeah, you could do that. But then I would question is like how, part of me is skeptical of that because there's gonna be some lag involved. Listening it through like the capturing PC. I have it in a game on PS4. Just listen to the capture card. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't do that. I have when I do PS, I have an optical or I have a USB DAC output that comes out straight into my Go XLR. So it's actually, I'm just listening to that audio. Plus the Go XLR then ends up capturing that audio for me. In the future, I'm not going to be using a Go XLR in my new setup. I'm going to use the Beacon Studio, which makes it even easier because it just goes directly plugged into the USB of the PS4 or PS5. then all the audio gets captured that way. And it also doubles as allowing you to use a mic on the mic that you plugged into your system ends up being accessible through voice chat on PS5, which is really nice. Right now, that's not possible for me. Plays GT7 on PS4. Ah, I see, I see. Hello, Reaper. Sorry, I was on a train of thought at the moment. Didn't respond to you. Hello. How are you? I'm doing well. How about you? Just playing some games. I love discussing like hardware stuff, software stuff. So I'm having a great, like, I love this talk, by the way. I'm huge passionate about this stuff. Yeah, I'm not saying that there's a right or wrong there. It's just that there's a lot of complication there. For long sessions, the audio gets crackly. What capture card are you using? Oh, not a bad delay. Yeah, I mean, generally, if you're running the PCIe, I think it's fine, right? Those capture cards generally are real time, basically. Mind if you join? Yeah, feel free. I just got done with this playlist, so feel free to add me. Let me know once you've added, and then I'll invite you. You can use the !gamertag command. I'll put up my gamer tag, and you can add me through there. I'll give you a quick second. Not too long though. It is 2:16 a.m. I gotta wait. I have a meeting tomorrow morning or later today at 9:30. Don't tell my boss. Detectives. EVGA XR1. Ooh, EVGA. I haven't heard about that one. I've only... Well, I know what EVGA is, but EVGA, but I've never really looked into that capture card before. It's just Avermedia stuff for me. Avermedia, Elgato are the two ones I know. Matasaurus, Rex, I'm assuming that's you. Sounds good to me. Welcome, welcome. Sent you an invite. Is it like, was it like cheaper than the alternatives when you looked? Like, why did you end up with that one? Definitely on the niche side of the brand. So while no matter if you're on Elgato, the only way I found to solve that is to turn on listen feature. Huh. How long are these sessions? I wonder if that happens when I play, because I don't monitor the audio going into OBS. Right? Like, because I'm just listening to the raw audio coming from the PS. Cool. Got two things to do still. We got this playlist, and then we'll do the trial, and that'll be it. That's the plan. Desync pass through. PS4 doesn't have any sync tech though. No. To be fair, my display doesn't even support 2.1, so kind of useless. I thought about it at the time, but it's like, do I need it? I mean, nothing even. But yeah, you didn't need it. I think it was cool, I guess, that it has it. And then nowadays, I think they started coming out with ones that actually support adaptive sync now on Elgato side. The mainstream GPUs are finally the mainstream capture cards are finally catching up. Yeah, I haven't looked into it. I mean, it's only a month or two out now, so I have to start doing my research there as well on what capture card I'm going to use next. Yeah, of course. But you kind of bought that thinking you might want to plug a PC into it, right? That would make sense. You don't need it, right? Because I have G-Sync on my monitor, of course, but it's DisplayPort, so. It's not even, but it's just quality of life though. It's not even like helping with your gaming, right? Because technically, even with screen tearing, you can still shoot people in the head or whatever, or like drive just fine. It's all about the quality of life of not seeing screen tearing. It's more of a nicety rather than a skill issue. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, so what I would say is, especially if you don't have a, but like I think we've summed it up as like, you know, my perspective is like, if you don't have like a separate use. Oh, okay, that card decided to hit me. You don't have a separate use for a need for a second PC. A, it just takes up more space, and it takes up more energy because you're running 2 PCs instead of 1. Versus just upgrading your current GPU with the amount of money you would have used to get a second PC up and running. Plus, potentially, there's also the option of selling your 3080, right? That you wouldn't be able to do because you're just buying all new hardware for the second PC. And then I think in general, then nothing changes for you. Here's another thing. I would suggest potentially getting the Beacon Studio regardless. Not sure how well it works with the Stream Deck. I think Stream Deck only, it works just fine. You're only using it, you're not using like the Stream Deck for like, or you're not using like the XLR output or whatever, or using a stream mic or whatever. I think it should still be usable. But the Beacon Studio is so nice. Like, I thought about getting it now just so I could get better console audio. But again, that's like a useless expense if you're already fine with what your current setup is, honestly. It's just kind of nice to have. I'll use hardware. No, I get what you mean. Not all new, but like, you know, new to you. Rather V-Sync over response time. Damn. Are you a real gamer or what? It sounds like you're not a real gamer. Response times over everything, bro. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Oh, but it's not like the Wave XLR or whatever. So that's fine. The Beacon Studio is it's gonna plug right into your current system, I think. I wouldn't get it though, if you're fine with whatever you're having. It's literally just like kind of a nice to have. But yeah, I'm planning to go full Beacon going forward. That's on my next setup. Beacon Studio for the XLR interface, and then the Beacon Mix stuff. Replace like for the Go XLR equivalent, and not running on the. I thought about getting the Stream Deck with the XLR attachment. I think is it called Stream Deck XL or whatever? No, not like whatever, the one that you can actually put like a plug in the back of it. You can get like an XLR on it. You can be, yeah, it's Silicon Valley spelling, so it's BEACN. they're the guys that made, they're the same guys that made the Go XLR. After they left TC Hella, I don't remember if that team got disbanded or whether they left or whatever, but it's the same guys that originally came up and developed the Go XLR. So they do like everything on the audio side, including like a mic, their own, they have the audio interface and all that stuff. Having used the Go XLR and the reputation of its Go XLR, I trust them a lot on that side. They were behind on the software initially compared to Elgato, but it's been a couple of years now, so they've kind of ironed out most things. They have really like good audio management from what I've seen of the software. I really like it. I would like if you go with the dual PC setup, I think I would even recommend the Beacon stuff even more. Audio management. The Beacon Studio allows you to even like control through one PC sources between two computers that you have plugged into it. Because you plug two audio source or two things into that same audio interface. Yeah, I can't really explain it. It's so cool what they managed to do. That like I'm just like that's the only choice for me. EACN. Yeah, Stream Deck Plus with the XLR. That's what I was doing. That was like what I was planning to potentially do. Okay, yeah. So, okay. Dude, did it. It's so cool. I'm nerding out. Okay, so like the Gold XLR, the Beacon Studio, which is just the XLR interface. So then they no longer do like a combo unit. Like the Go XLR is like it has all the XLR input. It does like it has DSP, so you can like do EQs and like all the noise gates and all that kind of stuff. Wait, was that it? Oh, we got done. Nice. 1990s. I should have a car for that. Except that you're better than me, especially seeing as you're Prestige 7. It's not a competition, bro. You're better than a lot of people I've played with. No worries. And most of the population on this game. I'm just glad you're having fun though. Oh, anyway, going back to it. So they have like basically like a mixer equivalent, but it's just a hardware sort of. It has the knobs, it has the buttons, but it's really just controlling the software. It doesn't actually like it's not actually the mixer or anything. But the Beacon Studio, which is a separate XLR interface, is basically like the Wave XLR. It's the same kind of gist. It has a knob, but it gives you access. But the difference in my mind, that I've seen, is that the Wave XLR, from what I understand, doesn't have DSPs. So all the effects you put on your mic, from what I understand, it has to all the effects run off your PC. So any of the EQs and all that stuff ends up using your CPU resources. But having a DSP means that all the effects like noise gates, EQs, I'm not sure if they do all the crazy sound effects they used to do in Go XLR, but you could potentially do it through EQ or something like that. All that's handled in the hardware where you plug your mic into. So it offloads everything, which is so good. Because the issue I would have is with the dual PC setup is the mic would be connected to the streaming PC, but if we were playing Peak or any other game that requires game chat, we'll have to route an analog mic out. Oh, yeah. Is this dirt? I didn't see if it was dirt. Guys, I got 30 seconds. This is dirt. Is the trial dirt? Guys. I can go back to your conversation a bit. Hopefully not. I want to try the cyclone. I got 5 seconds. I'm just guessing it's not dirt. Whatever. Yeah. So I think. Well, first of all, I'm not recommending the dual PC setup, but if you did, Beacon Studio. Kind of output, input definitely introduces quality loss. Digital audio mixer, take digital signal degradation moved across two PCs. Wait. No, Reaper, you left. Did you DC? Do you need me to quit? I can quit and retry this. It was fun playing with you if this was your last one. Oh yeah, so though, first of all, you could get rid of voice meter in that case. First of all, so you could like save some processing power on there, because the Beacon Studio can handles all the processing for you, and it has the best noise gate in the industry. But from what I've heard, people really like the noise gate from Beacon, because it does like really good like roll off back off instead of a like hard noise gate and stuff like that. I think of course I think voice meter probably has something like that, but it's like really good. What I've heard. Trying to hold these guys back. Where's that guy going? I just watched the guy completely miss the turn. Wow. Okay, I do need to carry then. I was hoping with Reaper here I could chill a little bit. On these turns, it's the easiest. Oh god. I got 2 cars I have to worry about. Oh god, that got past me. I think I missed the checkpoint. These guys get past them or no? Why? Where are you going? This guy even had the audacity to honk too. So he was like, thank you. And he immediately goes straight. That corner. Go, thank you. I think that's good enough. The 3 of us win. Okay. Alright, it's not really good, compelling stream footage. Oh god. Please come back to the. Okay, bro. Can we win doing this? Come on. Take a corner. This is why Reaper was better. That's so bad. I think we still won, right? Thank God. Did we win? I don't even know. Paying attention. But yeah, so what the Beacon Studio allows you to do is you plug both. It takes USB-C in from both your PCs, both from your gaming PC and your streaming PC, and you can pass in the software. You can legitimately pass audio channels, literally drag and drop them to each PC, like output and everything, and your mic can be routed like in any way. You can create virtual outputs and all that kind of stuff through it. You basically don't need. It basically replaces. I would say it just replaces voice meter for you. and you plug your mic directly into the Beacon Studio, and then it can handle all your processing for you. Yeah, USB-C. It has 2 USB-C ports, one for each PC. Yeah, you can look it up. It's awesome. Like look up like how to set up dual PC with Beacon Studio, and then you'll be amazed, because I was. And then the reason why I would use it is because I would use it for PS, because you can plug one of the USB-C ins for PS, and then all the audio from your PS goes through it like it's using the USB audio. So it's basically pure audio from the PS at that point, and it allows you to use the mic you have plugged into it on your PS as a voice, because it becomes a USB mic on that side. It's huge. Of course, at that point, then you can't do dual PC as well, but I'm not sure whether you could. Then you have to kind of choose. You can choose your battles there. There might be some tomfoolery to be done. You have to figure out some way if you want that and a dual PC setup, but I think once you do dual PC, having a separate console setup would be kind of crazy to begin with. You'd have like 3 devices in your home on a bit too much space at that point. Okay, these guys are in front. Is this fake? Where did the first guy go? I don't remember helping 2 guys. Okay, no chances. I'm not gonna chance any of this. Hold these guys back. Let's recreate. Yeah. I just think you're not gonna get a huge amount of use out of the mix create if you already have a Stream Deck. Although if you don't have the Stream Deck Plus, then you don't have knobs, right? So the mix create is basically a Stream Deck with... Actually, no, it has a touch screen, so it's a bit different. I've seen people use both. That's for sure. Stream Deck for like mainly controlling stream scenes and stuff like that, OBS stuff, and then Mix Create, the Beacon Studio for audio stuff. It's hard to beat the Stream Deck for like integration with existing programs and stuff like that already. It's been around for so long and so many plugins. Oh yeah, okay. Lordy. All over. At this corner, please. Thank you. Thank God. Okay, cool. Everybody made it. Stream Deck Plus? Okay, yeah, if you have the Stream Deck Plus, then the Mix Create doesn't do much for you. But the problem is, I'm not sure how the Stream Deck Plus and Beacon software integrate. So you have to do a bit of research there. But the audio routing through software is handled. You have access to that as long as you have the the Beacon Studio, so the XLR interface, and you can do all the audio routing and effects use and stuff like that through there. Yeah, I don't know. There might be. I'm sure something. They probably have it. Beacon app Stream Deck Plus. Can that work? Beacon and Stream Deck Plus compatibility. I see something on. Oh, I think people do. They just use the mic and pass it as an input to the Wavelink software, and then you can control audio through your Stream Deck Plus in that way. Oh no, there's a Beacon app says that they have integration with Stream Deck now. So when was this released? a long time ago. Hotkeys. Might be a while ago. Let's see, when was this updated? I can't tell, but there seems to be some type of integration that's going on. Music on Twitch VOD. That makes sense. Yeah, seems like there's some type of integration. Not sure it's the level of integration you need or whatever, or your needs. But yeah, definitely look into it. That's what I'm gonna be using. You could wait for me to like guinea pig it. I'm not gonna do like dual PC, but you can guinea pig it. I'm not. Plus, I'm not gonna get a Stream Deck Plus or anything, but because I'm gonna be using it in like 3 months, 2 to 3 months. But yeah, basically, the Beacon app does, from what I understand, is like basically the Wave. Like does basically a lot of what the Wave does, except it has less like software integration. But it does audio routing pretty much better. And if you have the Beacon Studio, all the effects on your mic is hosted on the hardware, as I mentioned. I'll be integrated, true. But yeah, I think that's generally it. So, and then you can split audio channels and all that kind of stuff as well. But yeah, definitely like that's what sold me. It's like I looked at how to set up like PS5. That's the example they give, PS5 with the Beacon Studio. And then how to set up, I know it's really dry, like it's a really dry YouTube video, but like how to set up a dual PC with Beacon Studio. But like there's like, I think Senpai Gaming, they have a video on it. They show some of it. It just like sold me immediately. But yeah. Virtual audio channels. Yeah. There's some interesting stuff. And I trust them because they have, I think they have a good reputation from the Go XLR, and plus Beacon has been a company for a while now. People generally it's survived the Elgato gate, as I like to call it. The Elgato taking over every single bit of the streaming, like hardware stack and all that stuff. If they could survive in a world with Elgato, like AverMedia or whatever, like taking over, like when they've become like the de facto brand for streaming and everything, I think there is some, like any brands that are surviving with them in the sphere of them being basically almost the Apple, I would say, or maybe even like Microsoft almost. I would say like they're even better in that sense that they don't lock anybody to their ecosystem, but like Microsoft and Windows, everybody's already on that system, right? Like the benefits of having such a large platform and having so many users is that there's going to be a lot of development for plugins and stuff like that and support. So being able to survive in a world like that, I think speaks volumes for like AverMedia on the capture card side and Beacon on the audio side. So yeah, can trust them. Sounds like a ripoff of Bacon. Hey, yeah, Bacon is so good that even a ripoff of Bacon might be good enough for you. All right, anyway, I gotta go. It's almost 3 a.m. I need as much sleep as possible because I have a meeting in 6.5 hours. I'll see y'all. But yeah, thanks. Like I'd love for you do a bit of like quick research, like watch that video, see if you're nerd out as much as I do about like the possibilities of the dual PC and everything. What Elgato are you? Damn, that's like Kleenex. Next level right there. I didn't know it was that good. Like what are the ones like Kleenex is one of them, so that the brand name became the like what people call the product. What is it like? What else is there? Like Kleenex. Oh, I forgot. I know another product that also does this. Like Vaseline. Yeah, Vaseline. Another one. But yeah, let me know next time I stream or whenever you drop by what you thought, what your thoughts are, how you nerd out about the possibilities. That'd be great. I love it. Oh, Band-Aid, exactly. That did as well. Vaseline as well. Band-Aid, Kleenex. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for joining. I'd like to thank Electric. How do I say that? Excretion from pleasurable from male pleasure. Thanks for the follow earlier. Was he around? Thanks for the follow. Thank you to Reaper earlier for joining. Hope he had fun playing with me. I definitely did. Maybe I'll see you around. But yeah, gotta be able to buy a second PC. This is the thing, right? I want you to get hyped about all the second PC stuff only for me to suggest that you shouldn't get a second PC, so I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I think the Beacon Studio also makes sense for like the PS integration as well though. Anyway, with that said, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Just have a great day in general. And I'll see y'all in the next one, because that's the way I'm gonna be using it. I'm gonna keep a single PC with PS but I'm gonna use the Beacon Studio for it. Both for PS audio directly, as well as the mic thing doesn't really make any difference because I don't actually game chat. The games I play on PS are like what, GT7, you don't game chat. I have Genshin, you never game chat. I don't think there's even game chat in Genshin on PS5. Or yeah. But it's mainly just for the audio routing, so I don't have to get a separate DAC. I have a DAC for it that outputs a optical that gets plugged into my XLR. It's literally the cheapest USB DAC that works for PS. But anyway, yeah, take care, stay safe, all good stuff. I'll see you guys on the next one. Gonna be Forza, playing some open racing a little bit. Not in a little bit, like next time. Yeah, open racing. All right, see you guys. GT7 game chat. Oh, dude. Yeah, proximity chat while you're passing a guy. I'm right behind you. I'm going for the dive. I'm going for the dive. I'm diving now. Anyway, see you guys. Bye.